Hello, incredible friends. Today, make it quick card. I am going to show you how to make this cute birthday card. And again, this is another make it quick card. So you will need only a few supplies. To start with, you're going to need a card base of Bermuda Bay. You'll need a layer out of crushed curry. This is the Whisper White panel. And then you'll need a little scrap piece cut as well. And on this, I've just taken some washi tape and laid it down. As you see, I've already made this one card here, and that's where I punched the stars out. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You'll need some washi tape, and I'm using 4 different colors. Now these were all in a set, and this is a retired set, but this card isn't so much about you duplicating it exactly, although if you can find these washi tapes, you certainly could. But this is just more about the technique and to show you how quickly you can make a really cute card. And then I'm using the triple banner punch today. I'll also be using the Big Shot machine, and this is from the wood crate framelits, and this is what I'm cutting my star out with. So if you have a punch, that works great, but otherwise this is the framelit that I'm using today. And the sentiment I'm using comes from this mixed drink stamp set, and I am using the, here's to your amazingness. I'm using that as part of a birthday card. And then I just have a small piece of, two small pieces of ribbon. So it's not a lot, you just need a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and get started so I can show you how quickly this comes together. Now, since let's just do my punch first. You just want to take this little piece, and all the dimensions will be on my blog. So don't worry about getting those down right now. But I'm just going to banner punch that. And then I'll set my punch on the side. And I'm going to go ahead, since I only have one thing to stamp, so I'm going to go ahead and do my stamping. I already have my stamp mounted on my block, and I'm using Bermuda Bay ink. And I am just gonna, it's got a little piece of fuzz there. I'm just gonna eyeball this. Now make sure you're gonna put a little tiny piece of twine or ribbon up there, so make sure you don't stamp this too close to the top. Whoop, brought my paper with me. Okay, so I've got that done. And I'm going to go ahead also and show you the Big Shot. So we're going to get that out of the way since it's a machine and I kind of need some, free up my space here. So really quickly, let me grab the Big Shot here. Okay, so I've got one star. I'm going to do the second one. And then, I don't know if you can see the second star. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the third one. Hopefully you can still see this at the angle the camera is. And we're going to go ahead and crank that back through. And crank it back one more time. All right, and then this will be done with the Big Shot now. Now I have my 3 stars, so I'm just going to put them to the side, put my framelit to the side so I don't lose it, and then get the Big Shot out of the way. Now, so for this card, I did forget my glue dots, so hold on just a second. Let me grab the... Go ahead and do this little element while I'm here right now. So people have their preferences. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a glue dot on each end of this ribbon. Sticking to my finger a little bit there. And then I'll put a glue dot on this other end. And then I'm just going to wrap, I kind of figure out where I want it placed, and I'm just going to wrap this around. Whoop. kind of want to make sure it's on straight. Wrap that around to the back, and then your glue dots are there so it'll stick. It's my trash pile. And then I have this little tiny piece, and what I did with that is just slid it underneath this other one. I'm going to put a glue dot right in the center of this ribbon that we just laid down. And then I'm just going to kind of maybe fold it over where I want it, covering that glue dot. And then when you get that done, there's a little bit of excess here, so you want to be able to see the words. So I'll just trim that off. You could tie a bow if you wanted, but I'm going to be mailing this card, and so I like that it doesn't have a bow. It's a little bit easier to mail. So you're done with that panel. Then on this card, what I'm going to do is start layering my washi tape. I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to use my first color. And I do like to do it on this grid paper. You certainly don't have to. It's just something that I like doing. And I'm just going to making sure that my cardstock is straight. I'm going to use the lines on the grid paper to line this up, and then I'm just going to tear it off. Then I'm going to go to my second color, and just right above that, now you can leave space between it if you want to. I'm just going to butt it right up against the one that's already here and tear that off. Then I'm going to take my third color. Same thing, you're just laying these strips down right at the edge of the one that's above or below it. Having trouble tearing the washi tape today. And then finally I'm going to take my last color. If I can't find the end on this one. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. So I'm going to take this last one, and again just lay that right above, tear the strip off. Then be careful, but you know, washi tape doesn't have, it's not real too sticky, but I can just, you know, pull that up, and then I'm just going to fold these over to the back side. Some people would cut, but I'm not the quickest with scissors, and there's no need to cut it. It does fine, just fold it over like that. Then I'm going to take my snail, and I'm going to go ahead and get my snail in the back of this, and I'm going to just attach that to my card layered piece here. You just center that, and then I'm going to have my card base here, and I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half. I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure I get a nice good crease here. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach this panel to my card base. So we have that right there. And then I'm going to get my dimensionals out here. I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals. I'm just going to place a few of these on the back to keep it, give it just a little bit of pop. And I'm going to be putting all the stars up on dimensionals as well. Let's go ahead and tear the backs of these off. I'm going to place this on my card right where I want it. Kind of want it up a little bit, I think. So I think I like it right about there. Then I'm going to put a dimensional on each of these stars. And peel the back off, and then I'm just going to post it on my card right where I want them. I'm going to put 2 of these on the tag. I think I'm going to put this little star right there. And then I can kind of overlap them if I'd like. I think I like it like that. So there you have it. Quick, simple, a great way to use your washi tape. And again, I know this is a retired washi tape. I don't have any current ones actually, but you could take any washi tape and just coordinate your cardstock, and there you go. And you can see the difference. I decided on this one I used the colored cardstock to stamp my sentiment, and on this one I just used the Whisper White. They both turned out cute. I think I like the white a little bit better, but there you go. You have it. Here's your quick, make it quick Monday. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye.